Oh my god, you guys, I just bought this relaxing tea. I feel like there's gotta be something up with the moon. People have to relax. They need to. Not even the people that are disrespectful to you, as I stated in the previous vlog, but this cashier, you guys, I think she was applying to the Guinness World's Record of fastest cashier. I could see the items going like this, poo, 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 through her register, and they don't help you back your stuff here in Spain. And there was this line, and I was like, okay, I'm not having this. I'm gonna bag every single item. Needless to say, I didn't take my time. I just did it as fast as possible. But do you need to put me through this amount of stress? Why? Can you move things at a normal pace? Why do we have to be running as if we were about to die? So, $12.79. I'm gonna show you what this money got to me today. Oh my god, my heart is pounding. I don't know. I can't with people that, again, this is a way of being negative to others. I am well aware that they don't do this intentionally, but unintentionally they give you this vibe like she is on a rush. She wants to be out. She doesn't want to have a line, and she will transfer that to you, that urgency state that, come on, I just came to shop to have a chill time. I know it's Saturday. Maybe on a Monday I would have better luck, but on a Monday I couldn't come. Anywho, there's a full bag that it's gonna tear open. Probably. This is little, which is the equivalent of Aldi's. So, 12 euros. A relaxing tea, as I said. God knows I need that. Here comes the unhealthy part of the haul. But I just saw many people buying these. That's not my defense, but that is my justification for sure. At Costco in the US, I see this in Jessica Braun, and I saw that in Nura, Afia, and many other people's vlogs. And I want to know, because in here we make the crepes, or you go to the creperie and you buy them. But here, yeah, 8 crepes, pre-made. They're just rolled instead of being folded as a napkin, and it says it's filled with chocolate. Of course, I do not expect this to be as a crepe, but maybe, I don't know, it's made in France. Maybe just to carry it with my hiking backpack in case I run low on sugar or whatnot. Here's the thing that got me happy and excited. Finally, in Spain, and for a reasonable price, cotton buds with paper shaft. Paper bag. Here we could work better and remove this plastic top, to be honest with you. But I'm happy, and let's open this. That for once and for all, we're not working with plastic in here, and I can clean my ears as I do every time I shower, which is on a daily. Yeah, without feeling bad for the environment, because that was an issue that bothered me. I'm not gonna keep that. It's gonna be unsanitary, but this is paper, and I'm happy that we finally got to this level. You see, save the planet. Coconut milk, because I want to make some dal eventually, or depending, because I use half the can for dal. I wanted to try to make this vegan pastries of some sort, but we'll see. We'll see. Then some baby wipes, because they are very convenient, and I always try to have some in stock at home. Then a bag of lemons, because when life gives you lemons, you make some lemonade. No, but all jokes aside, I drink one of these on a daily. I squeeze one of this, add a cup of boiling water, have a teaspoon of ginger, and a teaspoon of honey. And it works. I love it. It's a cure-all kind of thing. Then this nut mix with olives. And I love this so much. If you hate olives, don't buy this. Do not even bother. But if you do love olives, some sparkling water. Yep, this is not Vichy. I know, and I am a big advocate of Vichy, but they didn't have it in here, and I just felt like having some sparkling water. Some baby perfume. What do I use this for? Do you know, like, I change my bed linen weekly. That's what I do, unless it gets really dirty and for whatever reason you have to change it more often. Every Friday I will change all the linen. Okay, so in between, I don't know, I learned from my mom, and this is maybe something that we just do at my household and within my family, that we fill this baby perfume into spray bottle, and we spray the perfume all over the bed. We make the bed, and we... Oh, fantastic! I love that you're hitting my... So, and we spray this on top of bed, just at the same time, and it smells really fresh and nice. And so when you go to bed, your bed smells wonderful every single time. And on top of that, this has alcohol, and they say, and I believe, well, they say, it is proven that alcohol kills germs. So not that you are sleeping on a pigsty, but you know, it's extra hygiene in a way. And then last but not least, I got myself a 6-pack of alcohol-free beer, because yeah, at times I like to have a beer. I like the taste of beer. I know it doesn't taste the same, but I never ever liked the effects of alcohol, and so I very seldom drink any alcoholic drink. I know I had a couple bad experiences as a teenager, you know, bad hangovers, and thank God I had them, because then I learned that I loathed alcohol for the rest of my life, so I never got drunk ever again. And on top of that, I'm healthier, and it's more savings to me. A decade ago, I found that I would have to justify myself because I didn't drink alcohol, and people thought it was because I was on some medications or something, and it wasn't like that at all, you see. Oh, I was eating this little stuffed bread, and some bread, for whatever reason, got into my inner t-shirt, and it's itchy, and I don't like that. So, as I was saying, 10 years ago, over a decade ago, you had to justify yourself for not drinking alcohol when hanging out with people on social occasions. And I like that nowadays the trend has changed, and more people are not drinking. I'm not judging drinking whatsoever at all. I completely understand having a couple beers, having a couple glasses of wine, or having a drink of your choice. I totally understand that, and I see nothing wrong with that, actually. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just my personal preference. I don't enjoy it. I would rather have sparkling water or Coca-Cola, some sorts of soda, because I am entertaining my taste buds with something different. And at times, at least, I don't feel like drinking something sweet or a juice or something like that, and I get bored of drinking water. And it's not like I don't drink water, because I drink over a gallon of water a day. 3 liters is a gallon, right? That's the amount that I drink. Why? It just comes out naturally. I always have been a heavy water drinker ever since I can recall. This is why I need to use loo more often than other people, but it's just a side effect. Now here it's a carnival, and it probably starts this weekend. I'm not gonna go. I would have, maybe, but as of the recent events, I don't feel like it. You know? Again, I don't want to end up home. like closed at home and detached from society. But I don't feel like hanging out like crazy. Why am I driving like this and not like this? First and foremost, the daylight always bothers my eyes, even though I have brown eyes. And secondly, these ones are prescription. And yeah, I'm driving. So let's try to get out of this funk. Because the idea of coming here was to brave my driving. I made it and I'm going back home and there is no way back to that. But still, I can still feel my heavy breathing and man, let's be realistic, I'm about to cry. But I want to get out of this funk because I know better. And it's taken me several years to know better. But I do know better. Man, I'm not a flippin' robot, and things affect me. But what works for me, at least, and what's been working lately, of course you don't. I wish I could bounce back from a bad curveball thrown at me just instantly. It takes me a couple days, but at least I don't stay living in that feeling forever. But yeah, we are all gonna come across people in life that don't come with the best of intentions, and they don't come out of love. And there's even people that maybe they don't realize it, but they are trapped in their own darkness. So if you have been, for whatever reason, to each its own, in a dark place, or a dark place to you, that doesn't need to be a dark place in general. If something is a dark place to you, and for whatever reason you have fought, and you have fought hard, and you have gotten out of the darkness, do not, as Francis, my good friend Francis would say, do not allow anyone to dull your sparkle. Let me tell you something. And as John Mayer would say, just give me where the light is. Falling into a dark pit, if you're a strong person, can take some time, but you can fall into a dark pit. And to exit that pit and make it to the light, and to the light of day, and goodness in general, and make it through the other side, and make it through, it takes some serious guts. And I commend everyone that has made it through. So, if you have had that you have been in a dark place, and you have made it through, just be extra cautious and do not allow anyone to drag you down any sort of negativity and or darkness ever again. And I'm not saying being crazy optimistic, but what I'm saying is that you have to keep being faithful, that there's good in life, and there is a balance in life, and not everything is bad, and not everything is evil. And when there is night, after the night comes the day, and after the storm comes the sun, and after the bad comes the good. And there is this equilibrium. So if you're going through some dark times, just keep going. You know, Winston Churchill said once, if you're going through hell, just keep going. But it's not that's not enough. just keep going. That's 100% true. But once you have made it to the other side, do not go back to hell. I mean, we can slip and slide. I mean, we're human beings. But at least protect yourself. Know that you have gone through so much that you don't need to go through that route ever again. Yeah, do not allow anyone to tell you. You know, when people tell you, eventually you're gonna die. Damn right I'm gonna die. That's the only thing I have for sure. So needless to say, given the fact that I know that I am going to pass away, hopefully in decades in the future, into the future, like I hope that I get to be very active and old. So as I was saying, given the fact that that's the only thing that I have as a given, that I have for sure. Why don't we, instead of mourn our entire lives and prepare to the moment of departure, why don't we rejoice? Why don't we celebrate life? Why don't we stay with the positive outcomes and results? Why don't we surround ourselves with positivity and love? And why don't we make the best of every second that is given to us? Because, oh my God, I'm so sensitive. Every single second that is given to us is a second that you have to treasure. And live your best life. And I don't know how to say it. Surround yourself with loving people and with love. And you're gonna come across, I'm gonna come across, we are all going to come across some negative experiences in life, and life is not perfect. We have to pick our battles and we have to fight our battles. But life is not a constant battle. We don't have here. We have not come here to battle. This is not a contest, this is not a battle. This is an experience that we're having here. And we have to make the best of it. And the only way, at least the only way that I found myself, that I find that works for me, for moving on, is to force myself to move on. Honestly. Because I am one that I am very cerebral, and I will get into my head, and if I allow myself to get into my thoughts, I will overthink, and that's only gonna hurt me, and it's not gonna get to any conclusion of some sorts, and it's not gonna be beneficial for anyone. So I force myself to get out, even to watch stupid TV reality shows. Yes, I watch some stupid reality shows just to fly away, get away from my own head. And they are created to not think, and they do that job beautifully. Like, I'm watching this thing that it's similar to The Bachelor here in Spain, and sometimes I wouldn't even bother watching that because I'm in a better state of mind, and I prefer to watch other stuff and nurture my head with some other stuff. But sometimes when I feel a bit overwhelmed, it's like, yes, feed me that junk, because I need this one in here to stop, to click the pause button and not to think. And then you listen to a couple stupid comments and you'll laugh and you have a great time, and you meet up with some friends and you talk about this nonsensical attitudes, and yeah, make the best of it. And also something that works for me, and apparently it has, does it have this name? I don't know if the name is correct one. Ikki, I believe it's called in Japanese. Like, they invented that. If I don't feel overwhelmed, it's just refreshing and renewing, and it's something that it's good for me. I love it. It's my it's my thing. But if I am feeling overwhelmed, I will have this uneasy feeling, and I will go on a hike with the dogs by myself, and I kid you not, the mood will shift. The mood will shift like crazy, and I will get in such a better mood. Some people just go to the gym and work out. Me, I go out in nature, and yeah, I like, as I was saying in the previous vlog, because it's gonna be a different vlog, I stopped doing that in the mornings because of the stalker. So now I go in the afternoons, and I am more aware, but I intend to lose the fear eventually. And when I move out of here, I know the stalker's not gonna be here, so I will go freely every hour of the day. But I like that there is no reception, and if there is, I will just put the phone in silence, and I just go ahead and enjoy nature. There's the water running from the river, and it's something peaceful and magical. So I say, find your peaceful place, be it whatever, and force yourself to do what you know that you enjoy to do. Because at times when you're in a funk, you almost forget what you enjoy, and you're stuck in the funk. You are stuck. But I say that if you force yourself to do things that you know you enjoy, at first you might not enjoy them, and even feel a bit annoyed, but eventually you're gonna start enjoying them once again, and you're gonna stop forgetting the funk or the rut that you were stuck into. Just rebounce from negativity. Like, do not get stuck in there. It's not a pit hole. It's an elastic band. Rebounce from that. And if anyone accuses you of being so positive, just feel pity for them, and know that they're in such a negative mindset that they're gonna hate and loathe anyone that's happier. I am not the most joyful person out there yet, because I'm still, getting there. But I am working on it, and I am positive that I will reach my bliss point, and that keeps me going. Do not suppress your feelings. If you feel like you're gonna cry, cry. And if you feel like you're gonna laugh, laugh. And just let it through and let it go. That's my advice from me to you. I don't know if it's the best advice, but it works for me. So I hope it can help you out eventually. In the meantime, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day, and see you in the next one.